What is up, you guys? So, it's kind of weird that I'm filming this in bed. I don't know, I'm just feeling too weird to get up and talk. I'm just in such a bad mood and I have a headache. And I had a panic attack today because it was kind of building up like this whole week. We've been doing things that to relax and things that I've been really enjoying. And, we like yesterday we went for a walk, for example. We got this hair bow and I really liked it, and going out and watching movies and having peach liquor and stuff like that, like just fun things, and I've really been enjoying myself. And the problem with enjoying myself is that every time I enjoy myself a little bit, it's followed with just this huge sense of panic, like every single time. And it happened today again. Like, my friend, who's like so chill, she's like really chill and she's really fun to hang out with. Like, she's one of the reasons why we love this place so much, and like we've been trying to stay here more. So she was like, hey, I'm going to like pick up a gift for someone, want to join me? And I was like, I was like on the fence, like thinking about it, whatever. And I was like, fuck it, I just had a really productive meeting, I'm gonna go with her. And so I go with her, and like, I don't know, like a few minutes in, I'm just like, my chest is rising and I'm like freaking out, and I'm having like my heart rate's going up and I'm breathing heavy, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose everything. I'm gonna lose, like literally the feelings and thoughts going through my head are that I'm gonna lose everything if I don't work right now, if I don't get back to work right now. And I was getting like also another thing that triggered it was like I was starting, because I was like sitting by my desk when I saw her, and like the thing that triggered it was like I was starting to get phone calls on my phone, and it was like work related. It was like some lender or something. And then I was starting to think about it, and like my friend's like, oh, like, we were looking at bags or something, and she's like, oh, what do you think about this bag? And like all I could think of in my head is like, oh my god, like I'm gonna lose everything if I don't go and like, call these people back, or like go and do this and do that. And like, realistically, I'm not gonna lose everything, but I'm just so scared. I'm so scared of like losing this life, like losing this ability to like relax and enjoy myself, that like I literally can't relax and enjoy myself because I'm just so scared of losing it. And god. So yeah, like, and then the people from the hotel like that we're staying in, they've been trying to like upcharge us for this and that, and they're like sending us emails like, if you want to keep staying here, like, you need to upgrade to this and that. And like, it just feels like the costs are always going up, if you don't take like a hard stand and change your lifestyle, move to a cheaper place, set up these boundaries. It just constantly feels like the costs of my life are like constantly going up, and my productivity is constantly going down, and I'm just gonna get more and more relaxed, and like I'm not gonna produce anything, and but my output is gonna be much higher than my input. And so like, anyway, like, I don't even know, I'm just projecting fears again, but it's really hard to relax, and I'm just realizing that it's gonna take a while, like, even though, yeah, I did set up a machine in Dallas. It's not perfect, and there's a lot of holes, but it's a machine that is sustaining me right now while I'm in a much cheaper country, and it's allowing me to like let go a little bit, because not long ago, like literally just a couple months ago, I was waitressing, and it was like all day, like kind of like just a lot of hours, and just to sustain the bare minimum, and I wasn't even going out or enjoying myself or doing anything. It was really just the bare minimum, and I was eating food from the restaurant, so it like supported me, you know what I mean? So I shouldn't have to spend food on money, and spend money on food. So that was like not long ago, and then all of a sudden I'm able to have this like free like boss lifestyle because I'm just in another country and it's cheaper, and it's like it's so hard for me to like adjust and accept that. And the even bigger fear is like, oh no, what if I stop being productive? What if I just let go and relax, and then I'll lose everything, and then I'll be poor, not in Dallas, but poor in Colombia. Like, what if that happens? And then that's like a huge fear, and then I freaked out and panicked, and like, so what I'm realizing is, even if I do, you know, when you have like fear and anxiety about money, and I know some people that have this, I know I have some friends that are like exactly like me, like they grew up a certain way. They had, you know, they had maybe like a certain panic or fear or trauma about money, about being poor, and you know, maybe like their parents split up and they had to like, you know, live with their grandparents or go and like live in the streets, or like, you know, I mean, I know people who literally lived in like a public park because they were homeless, and now they're so wealthy because they had that trauma of being homeless, and so they like built up their whole life to just get to that place. But the thing is that even if you do get to a place where you're like, you're safe, you know what I mean? Like you're okay now. You're not gonna starve. You're gonna be fine. You know, you're not dependent on your parents. Like, you know, if your parents fuck up, like you're fine. You're still gonna survive. You know what I mean? Like you get to that place and you're fine. Like you're not perfect. You're not like fine forever, but like you're fine for now. And you just can't let go. You're still panicking. Your like motor is still running and you're still freaking out. And it's like, what's the line? You know, at what point do you stop freaking out? And so like the thing is, like this whole week I feel like I made pretty good progress on becoming more relaxed, and like I've been just chilling and like, you know, doing work, but like not as fast, you know, not as crazy, just like, you know, letting myself feel and think, and like, you know, watching movies. But I just really freaked out today, and I kind of took it out on, you know, like my friend. She was really understanding, and actually I feel as she came back and she brought me a gift, even though she was going out to get a gift for someone else. And so I have it here, actually. Let's get it with you guys. Hold on, I'm just getting the gift. She got me this. It's like it's a plant, and you can hang it, and it's in a bulb, and it's really cute. And I'm gonna take it with me wherever I go, even if we leave from here and we go to Bogota and we go to like Ecuador or wherever. I'm gonna take it with me. Even if we go on a plane, I'm gonna take it with me, because that was really sweet and really. But anyway, I literally just like abandoned her at the shop. I was like, oh my god, I'm having a panic attack, and I ran. Like I was like, I have to go, and I was like freaking out, and I literally just ran back and just like had a panic attack and took it all out on Andrew. But anyway, and Andrew like calmed me down and everything, like, but like I don't want to be like that, you know? Like I don't want to be that person that's just like crazy. I don't know like where the line is. Like at what point do I say like I'm fine? I'm fine. Like my whole life, my parents have been telling me, like, because my parents saw this in me too. They saw this like extreme panic and fear, and like I've always been this way. Like since I was like 12 years old, I've been trying to like work and make money. Actually, since I was 10. Like my parents, like even so, like when I was really little, we didn't have money. And then when I was like around 10 years old, my family, my dad's business like did well, and then we were able to move into like our own house, like a nice house that they built, and like, you know, moving into like a really high income area. I mean, that area is just so expensive. It's like, you know, it's like Beverly Hills, California, you know, just very high income area code. And so like my parents since then have been trying to like convince me always, like, you're fine, you're gonna be fine. But like I've never felt fine. Like I can't remember the last time I felt fine. I feel even a little bit more fine now because like I feel in control of my finances. Like I'm learning things, and I'm learning like, okay, even if I'm dependent on somebody else to make money, like let's say, you know, like my parents, like let's say I became dependent on my parents again, like at least I'm learning that I have the skills to be able to survive myself. So that's part of growing up, I guess, is getting rid of those fears, you know, that you're gonna like be poor and not survive and stuff. But like it's just been a whole thing, like my whole life, and I'm just, you know, the feeling I have is like, until when, you know? And the more I try to convince myself that I'm gonna be fine, the more there's like a voice in my head that's like, screw you, like no, like I don't want to relax. So it's kind of like this back and forth that goes in my head, and no matter how much I try to convince myself to relax, it's just like impossible, dude. Anyway, this is just getting long. It's getting long, and I'm just rambling about my anxiety. But anyway, there's my anxiety. And like on the bright side, I will say progress being made from a couple months ago. I was getting high every single day for like 6 months straight. There was not a single day that I wasn't high. Maybe like 1 or 2 days. You know, there were some days where I had to meet with people, and you know, the person who was like setting me up with meetings was like, you shouldn't be high on this day or whatever. And like, yeah, so there were like maybe a handful of days that I wasn't high, but I was high every single day. And this is so new for me to like, you know, this year, like this is the first month where it's been over a month straight. It's been like 5 weeks at least, and I still haven't gotten high once. And I haven't even gotten drunk. Like we've been drinking a little bit, but not drunk, you know what I mean? And so that's a pretty big progress. It's pretty big. And I kind of miss getting high. Like I do wish that I had access to some really good, I don't know. And we actually met a lot of people that offered us all different kinds of drugs, like just, you know, weed, mushrooms, coke, meth. There was meth. I think there was like just one person that offered us meth in Cartagena. But so it's around, but we just haven't been going after it because it's like so cool that I haven't had drugs this whole time. But yeah, like, so if I was in Dallas, like, you know, I would have probably been having, and I wasn't on drugs, like I would be having a panic attack every single day. So I guess that's progress made. So kudos to this lifestyle. Anyway, thanks for watching my aftershock panic attack. And if my friend is watching this, you know who you are. I don't want to like dox her, but the friend that I went to the shop with, I love you and thank you so much, and I'm so happy that I met you. And yeah, and also like everyone watching this, I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you guys in tomorrow's video, because yeah, making these videos every day. Okay, bye guys.